friends, welcome to Back to Basics. Have you ever wondered which is the smallest sentence in English? Or do you know wish you a very happy birthday falls in which category of sentence? Or have you ever tried to understand how are you is which type of sentence? If not, then come with me. Let me tell you. Dear friends, in my session, we will be understanding the practical applicability of the rules of grammar. So, today we are going to study the sentence. A sentence is a group of words that has some sense that we have read everywhere. But a sentence also has necessarily a subject and a verb. Now, having written all these three criterion of what makes a sentence, let's have a practical applicability of these criterions. In singular, we call it criterion, and in plural, we call it criteria. So the example that I have written here is I ate pizza tonight or today. So if I say the first criterion is that a sentence is a group of words, then it is a group of words. I ate pizza today. Second criterion is that it should make some sense. So dear friends, this is making some sense that I ate pizza today. And the third criterion that says that a subject should have a subject and a verb is also satisfied here. For example, we have I as the subject and ate as the verb. For those who do not understand what the subject is, I must tell you that a subject is the doer of an action or something or someone which is being talked about. So I is being talked about and also the doer of an action. Now, if we talk about the verb, then you must be knowing that a verb is an action word or it tells the state of being. So the action being done here is ate. So we can conclude that I ate pizza today is a full sentence that has a sense and that contains a subject and a verb. Now let's move ahead. What types of sentences are there in English? How many are they? Then we have two classifications for types of sentences. Up till your 7th standard, you will be understanding the classification of sentences based on the function of sentences. And later on, you will be understanding the sentences based on the structure also. So now let's first understand the sentences types based on the functions they do. So here I have written 5 types of sentences. On the left, you can see the type of sentences. The first type of sentence is an assertive or declarative type. अच्छा, ये declarative sentence क्या होते हैं? Simple. A declarative sentence declares something or states some information. For example, I ate pizza today. So this is giving some information to this is a declarative sentence. The second type of sentence is an interrogative sentence. An interrogative sentence is one which asks a question and it always ends with a question mark. यहाँ I have tried to transform a single sentence into the different types using the same words जिससे आपको समझने में आसानी हो. तो इंटेरोगेटिव में अगर हम इसी को कन्वर्ट करने की कोशिश करेंगे तो ये बन जाएगा व्हाट डिड आई ईट टुडे, राइट? And you can see I have used a question mark at the end of it So please do remember this punctuation mark at the end of an interrogative sentence becomes mandatory, right? So the third type of sentence is an imperative sentence. बच्चों imperative सेंटेंस क्या होते हैं? वो सारे सेंटेंसेस जिसमें कोई कमांड, इंस्ट्रक्शन, रिक्वेस्ट होती है, उन सभी सेंटेंसेस को हम imperative sentences कहते हैं, right? So if I say please don't eat pizza, this shows that I am requesting someone not to eat the pizza. And I said command, order, instruction, and request. They all fall in the category of an imperative sentence. So, this sentence falls in the category of imperative sentence. Now, the other type of sentence is optative. Dear friends, if you remember, सेशन शुरू करने से पहले मैंने आपको एक सेंटेंस बोला था, विश यू वेरी हैप्पी बर्थडे. ये हम यूजुअली बोलते हैं एंड व्हाट्सएप पर भी हम यूजुअली विशेस को एक्सचेंज करते हैं. क्या कभी समझने की कोशिश की है कि विश यू अ वेरी हैप्पी बर्थडे किस टाइप का सेंटेंस है? तो डियर फ्रेंड्स, ये एक ऑप्टेटिव सेंटेंस है. ऑप्टेटिव सेंटेंसेस क्या होते हैं? अगर आप सेंटेंस में कुछ प्रे कर रहे हैं, किसी के लिए कुछ विश कर रहे हैं या किसी को कोई कर्ज दे रहे हैं, तो ये सारे सेंटेंसेस ऑप्टेटिव की कैटेगरी में आते हैं. सो प्लीज टू रिमेंबर व्हेनेवर यू आर सेइंग अ सेंटेंस, उसकी प्रैक्टिकल एप्लीकेबिलिटी उसी समय करके देख लीजिए. डेली बेसिस पे हम जितने सेंटेंसेस बोलते हैं, अगर हम कोशिश करें जानने की कि ये सेंटेंस किस कैटेगरी में फॉल कर रहा है, तो एग्जाम्स में हमें डिफिकल्टी नहीं आएगी, राइट? नाउ the last type of sentence is an exclamatory sentence. Friends, an exclamatory sentence always expresses strong emotions or feelings. And they are spontaneous too. For example, if I say, what a delicious pizza I ate today, I am expressing my strong emotions about the pizza. What a! It means that the pizza was very delicious that I ate today. Right? So, having understood the 5 types of sentences and the punctuation marks with which these sentences end, we will understand the questions that I posed before you in the beginning of this session. And do remember again that a declarative sentence simply declares something and ends with a period or a full stop. An interrogative sentence, it asks something, it questions something, and ends with interrogative or question mark. The imperative sentence, it usually puts a command, a request, an instruction, and ends with a period again. An optative sentence, it shows some wish, pray, or curse, and ends with a period. The exclamatory sentence, it shows strong and spontaneous feelings of someone. So now let's see. I asked you, do you know which is the smallest sentence in English? Dear friends, you must be wondering that there are lot many such sentences in English which are as short as a single word is. How come? Let's see. If I say run, you will say that I have written just a verb. Do I said you in the beginning of the session that a subject and a verb, they both are a must for a sentence. Then where is the subject? In such of type of sentences, you is implied. I mean to say, even if you is not written here, you is implied in this sentence that you run. And so, this is a full sentence. Having the subject, you, and the verb run. Similarly, if I say sleep, It also has an implied subject, you. So if I say you sleep, it is full sentence as also if I say sleep is. So there can be n number of sentences. So you can ask this puzzle to your friends, which is the smallest sentence in English, right? Now, having understood the types of sentences based on function, let's have some more examples which are equally interesting. Now you can see that I have written interrogative types of sentences. Dear friends, interrogative type of sentences is further divided into three categories. They are yes or no type of questions. Then there are WH in H type of questions, and there are questions with text with them. Okay, so if someone says, do you play sports? The answer will be yes or no. And so, if the answer is expected in yes or no, they are closed-ended questions. And so, they are also known as yes or no type of interrogative sentences. Right? Now, the second type of interrogative sentences are those which begin with WH or H questions. For example, which, what, who, when, where, etc. So these WH words are eight in English and H stands for how questions. So all the interrogative sentences which have WH or H words in them or questions in them qualify for this type of interrogative sentences. So when you say, when do you play? The answer will be at 7 o'clock, at 8 o'clock in the evening. So there will be time given. Unlike this type of question, the answer will always be with yes or no, right? So here the answer will be on the speaker. And the third type of questions are those which have question tags with them. What are the question tags? If you see this example, you play in the evening, don't you? This is a don't you is a question tag, right? So we have understood that there are three types of interrogative sentences in all. The first is yes or no questions. The second are all those WH and H questions, and the third are the question tags. Now, as I told you in the beginning that in the classroom, we always understand the rules and not their practical applicability. Here, I have written certain sentences which we people speak in our everyday life. For example, wish you a very happy birthday, as I told you, because I am wishing for someone. So, can you tell me which type of sentence is this? If you are not able to remember, then let me help you that all the sentences in which some pray, some wish, or curse is being made, they fall in the category of optative sentences. So this one, wish you a happy birthday, falls in the category of optative sentence, right? This is optative sentence, right? Now the second is, I am really sorry. Can you apply the knowledge that I gave you right now? If yes, then you will be finding that is it's just giving us some information that I'm really sorry. And the sentences which take some information fall in the category of declarative and assertive sentences. Now the third is how are you? Isn't it very simple? It poses a question. It is asking your state of being, your well-being. So it is an interrogative sentence. The fourth one is finish your homework first. Usually you find your mother saying every single day, finish your homework first. So this is a command, a kind of instruction, An instruction, command, request, they all fall in the category of imperative sentence. Moving ahead, what a tasty food. You must be seeing it is finishing with an exclamatory mark. And I told you that the punctuation mark, exclamatory mark always ends in an exclamatory sentence. So this is one way to recognize. And the other way is what a tasty food is a strong feeling or emotion or someone. So we got to know that what the different sentences are and in which category do they fall. Now let's have some examples from the textbook. Dear friends, it becomes all the more important that we begin to apply the rules to the language that we speak every single day as well as to the textbook. Right? So the first example that I have taken is follow the traffic rules. So this is for your well-being. Also, this shows the instructions and the commands fall in the category of imperative sentence. So first one is imperative sentence. The second, this wall is painted yellow. It is giving simple information is a declarative sentence. The third one, what a lovely day. I have put an exclamation mark at the end of the sentence, with which also you can guess it's a kind of clue that it's an exclamatory sentence. Apart from this, someone's strong emotions are being expressed, so also this is an exclamatory sentence, right? Moving ahead, hurrah! India won Women World Cup 2025. You all must be knowing this, right? This is hurrah with an exclamatory mark. So this is an exclamatory sentence. Congratulations on your big achievement. Again, congratulations with an exclamatory mark. So this is an exclamatory sentence. Drop your checks in this box. Drop your checks. Instruction, right? So instructions are always in the imperative sentences. Please stand in a queue. It's a request. Again, imperative sentence. Pray the Almighty for her speedy recovery. I told you, praying, wishing, cursing, they are all in the category of optative sentences. Then, wish you best of luck. This falls in the category of, again, optative sentences. So, this was the end of the session. Wish you happy learning. Bye.